Alright, gang, here we go with part one of our unit on ancient India. Today we're going to be talking about the geography of the Indian subcontinent, as well as some of the early people, the Indo-Aryans. So here we go. This is the Indian subcontinent. As you can see here, a subcontinent is a large landmass that is a distinct part of a continent, usually separated by seas or mountains. So India is part of Asia, but you can easily recognize it from any type of map, satellite photo, satellite image, etc. You got mountains here and over through here, and then obviously it is surrounded by water on three sides. This gives you an idea of how big India is. Sometimes we lose perspective looking at maps, but this is what the country of India looks like compared to the United States. Geography. Okay, again, you have the Himalayas in the north, Hindu Kush, I like saying that, Hindu Kush in the northwest, and then for seas, you have the Arabian Sea right here on the western part, the Bay of Bengal, I'm sorry, this is the, right here is the Indian Ocean in the south, and then the Bay of Bengal in the east. Make sure you know those geographic places or geographic features for India. Classic Indian civilization developed on the Indus River. Let me backtrack here. Here are the Himalayas from the satellite photo. Okay, remember Himalayas also contain the world's largest mountain, Mount Everest, at over 29,000 feet. Here's the Hindu Kush. Mountain passes, letter F, mountain passes would eventually allow for migration into the Indus Valley. Okay, so this Khyber Pass here is a famous opening in the mountains because the mountains are very treacherous, not easily passable, but a mountain pass allows you to go through a little bit easier, and that allowed for migration into the Indus Valley. The Indus River. Okay, classic Indian civilization developed on the Indus River. Once people settled in the Indus Valley civilization, civilization spread to the Ganges River. The Ganges River. And here's some more geography. Okay. And the Indus and Ganges rivers are sacred to the Indian people. Many believe that bathing in them will purify them and cure sickness. Interesting. Here's the Ganges. Very sacred to the Indian people. Cities of the Indus Valley, there are two ancient cities, Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro, and both of those are known as Harappan civilization. They were well planned, highly organized, and used new technology such as indoor plumbing and road systems. And where would we be without, as a society, without toilets? There you go. Indoor toilets, people. That's all I'm saying. Indoor toilets. Here they are on the map. Okay, here's Harappa. Here's Mohenjo-Daro. You can see the mountains here. Arabian Sea to this side. The Ganges River is on this side over here, extending into the Indian subcontinent. But these two cities made up Harappan civilization. The first group to really make a difference or a significant impact on India were the Indo-Aryans. Around 1750 BC, nomads invade from the north, coming through the Khyber Pass of the Hindu Kush. You're fine, Vita. You can open it. You're good. The Aryans imposed their rigid class system known as the caste system on the Indians, and that is spelled C-A-S-T-E. The caste system had very defined classes, and basically you remain in the level you are born into. So if you were poor, you remained in that level. If you were rich, if you were in the middle, you pretty much stayed within your level. People could not move freely to other classes. And the classes in India are known as Varnas. And there are 4 classes total. Now you'll notice this caste down here at the bottom they're not considered worthy of being in one of the 4 levels. These are the untouchables, the filthy of Indian society, if you will. So they live outside the caste system. So the poorest of the poor, if you will. And as you see with most class systems, as you get to the top of the pyramid, social class pyramid, more power, more money, but fewer people. And as at the bottom, more people, less power. The Indo-Aryans brought with them religious works of literature called the Upanishads and Vedas. And these books are very similar to other religious texts containing beliefs, traditions, stories that illustrate the philosophical as well as religious beliefs of the Indo-Aryan people. Now the Indo-Aryans, when they came into the Indus Valley, they blended their beliefs with the indigenous people. And indigenous means the people that were already there. So they, instead of kind of wiping them out, they've kind of combined their ideas with the Indians and continued to build on the civilization that was already there. They developed their own writing called Sanskrit, which you can see here, and this can be a popular form of tattooing. Get your name tattooed in Sanskrit. Brooklyn, get the door. Thank you, Brooklyn. Yeah. Okay, so here are the Sanskrit for the various sounds of the alphabet, or phonetics, if you will. And they use cotton as textile for fabrics. Okay, so the Indians were the first ones to use cotton. Okay, normally we think of cotton, we think of, the slave trade in the United States, cotton plantations, but the Indians were the first ones to develop it as a textile, which would get them a lot of attention from other civilizations, parts of the world that wanted cotton as a luxury item. Let's see. And then Harappan civilizations seems to have vanished. It's one of the biggest mysteries of the ancient world. What happened to these people? It seems like just after a period of time, a long time developing their civilization, they just kind of disappeared. 3 popular theories or possible causes. 1, war, but there's no evidence to support this. There's no shattered skulls and broken weapons that they found in and around the cities. So there's not a lot of physical evidence to support the fact that war wiped these people out. 2 other major theories are a massive earthquake, and then the other one would be massive flooding. Okay, back then flooding was very unpredictable, or could be very dangerous, especially if the city was built close to the water. Isn't that right, Vita? What? Nothing. Anyway, just nod and say yes. Okay, so that's the notes for today. If you have any questions about anything you didn't understand, you want to ask me, jot those down. Make sure you do your summary. And the key points for today, how geography shaped Indian civilization. Remember, they were kind of surrounded and cut off by geography, so that allowed them to develop without being interrupted. And that's kind of a big thing. And they couldn't be invaded very easily, so there you go. And then make sure you know who the Indo-Aryans were and the caste system. That's it. I will see you guys next class. I know you can't wait. Later.